Boa noite, pessoal, tudo bem? Aqui é o Marcos em um outro vídeo e para esse aqui eu quero falar um pouco sobre como é morar sozinho, seja aqui no Brasil ou seja em outro país. Eu já vou girar a chavinha do inglês e vou começar a falar o outro idioma. Hi good fellas, this is Marcus one more time, and for this video I want to talk about how it is to live alone. It might be here or perhaps it might be in other country, okay? I decided to live alone in 2003. I was 23 years old and my mom, she passed away at that time. And then after 2 years, I think so, my father decided to get other relationship, to have other wife, okay? And I thought that I didn't want to have a stepmother, okay? Living under the same roof, okay? I really thought before, perhaps about 15 years old, that I would like to live alone, but I was too younger. And then when my mom passed away, I was about 23 years old, as I told you, and I thought that it was time to live by myself. And I hired a small place, a small house, a kind of apartment, okay? And I went to live alone. I had a conversation with my father. This conversation wasn't totally calm and tranquil, but in the end, everything worked right as I was expecting, okay? And then I went to live by myself, but at first I didn't have any goods. I didn't have any of them. I just had a computer, I had one chair, I had one desk, just a small one, and I didn't had anything more. I had my clothes, I had a bunch of them, and then I just discovered that it would be a bit difficult in the next years, at least in the next months, okay? And I started buying things, just one good thing a month. At first, I bought a TV, a tube TV. Then in the other month, I bought a stove. Here in Brazil, we have, in the same thing, we have the stove and the oven in the same gadget, okay? The same electronic. Then in the other month, I bought the refrigerator and so forth. So after 8 months, more or less, I had a nice house, I suppose so. At first it was a house, then it became a home. And I will ask you, do you know the difference between house and home in English? I didn't know in the beginning, but when I started learning English, I discovered the difference between them. A house is just a house, you know, just bricks, just walls, just roof, floor, and stairs, windows, doors, and so forth. But when we are talking about a home, it's the place that you live in, the physical place, but also it's about your good place, your personal place with your own things, your stuff, you know, your atmosphere, you know, the place that you feel yourself good. So home is a kind of state of mind, state of spirit, okay? When you get high spirit when you arrive home. I have my home, but if I go to other home, it won't be my home. It will be a house. Even though I go to some special place like my sister's home, it will be my sister's home. It will be a house for me because I have my personal space. And my personal space is my home. It's not my house. Did you get it? Fine. Good. And I lived in one small home, small house. I'm talking about the physical place. Then I hired an apartment bigger than the first one, and I needed to put a lot of goods on it, you know, sofa and more things, rack and so forth, more desks, you know, table to the kitchen and so forth. Then after some years, I hired another place, you know, bigger than the older one, and I needed to buy more things, okay? And then I finally went to have my exchange program abroad, but in that time I didn't need to buy anything because the houses that I lived in, the homes that I lived in already had a lot of stuffs, okay, a lot of goods on it, so I didn't need to buy anything, and it was good as well. As you can see, I lived in a lot of different kind of place, and I'm a kind of traveler, a kind of gypsy, you know, a kind of guy like that. Just my life. Okay, that's good. And this video is over for now because I talked about many things, and this video is about 6 minutes. And I planned it before, as I said many time ago, I want to do videos about 5 minutes more or less, okay? So it's over, it's finished. Guys, this is Marcus from Brazil, and I hope that you appreciated my video. And I hope to see you in the future. Bye bye.